Before Jonathan Letterman, getting shot in battle was only half of the nightmare. The next problem was, would anybody actually come get you? I hope you brought snacks. Get ready to ride this timeline. During the Civil War, thousands of wounded soldiers were left lying on battlefields for hours, sometimes even longer, because the medical system was basically chaos with a clipboard. Ambulances existed, but they were not always controlled by doctors. Supplies were scattered, stretcher bearers were untrained, and if you were wounded, your survival could depend less on medicine and more on whether somebody happened to find you. Then Jonathan Letterman showed up. In 1862, Letterman became medical director of the Army of the Potomac, and he did something that sounds obvious now, but was a massive change at the time. He built a system. He organized ambulance wagons. He put evacuation under medical control. He helped create better field hospitals. And he pushed a clearer way to sort and treat the wounded. Now, connect to battlefield triage. Basically, he looked at the bloodiest war in American history and said, maybe the wounded should not have to wait around for luck. And it worked. At Antietam, his reforms helped get the wounded men off the field faster. By Gettysburg, the system had become one of the most important medical changes of the war. Now let's be clear, Letterman did not make Civil War medicine pretty. This was still a brutal, bloody, awful world of amputations, infection, and pain. But he gave wounded soldiers something they had not always had before, a real chance. That's why Letterman is often called the father of battlefield medicine. Not because he invented compassion, but because he organized it. And honestly, that is what makes history so awesome. Sometimes the person who changes everything is not swinging a sword, charging up a hill, or giving a big speech. Sometimes it's the guy with the medical ledger, an ambulance plan, and enough sense to say, there has to be a better way. So if you like this ride through history, hit like, follow, subscribe, and share it with someone who thinks history is boring. Because around here, history is never boring. And I hope you come back to ride this timeline again.